Welcome to Belrose Garden. How you guys doing today? Right on, right on. Look at this croton. Looking fantastic here today. Really beautiful, lit up in the sun. Looking good. Really looking good. Beautiful plant. Love it. I'm doing a little hand holding today. I'm trying that instead of the, oh, look here, we got a spider web. I don't know if you can actually see that. Let's zoom down in there. Check it out. But, yeah, you know, we're doing our thing. Got a lovely tea plant back here. She's looking beautiful, nice and colorful. Beautiful plant. What can you say about a plant like that? Beautiful color, nice leaves, friendly. And down here I've got a various amount of coleus growing. Let me turn the volume down that water just a tad. You can come see how beautiful some of these colors are really coming out, man. Really nice. Looking good. Love the harlequin look of these ones right here where they have that kind of a split color, sometimes split leaf like that sometimes. Really neat. Of course, this is the tricolored ginger that I opened the show with. She's getting a little burned up from some sun peeking in on her, but we're going to come around and we're going to take care of her. I'm going to trim up some of these little dead pieces like down here and stuff like that, just to get a few burned up ones from the sun, bleach and that. Doesn't matter how much water her, she's getting sunburned. And here's Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle is quite a beautiful staghorn fern. Growing really well. Got to really figure out a better perch for him. He's just kind of up on a double bucket there, which isn't the best place. But he's standing up there okay so far. And of course we got the sentinels, and the sentinels are just doing great. They're really starting to thicken in. They wait till the summer to really go. But they're looking fantastic. And I mean, they are looking really, really good. I can't complain about how thick and beautiful they've gotten. And they really do provide a lot of shade here in the garden. It really makes a difference. It really does. This bromeliad back here shoots off a big old pink flower sometimes. Got to get up in there and clean, see a little bit of smuts up in there. I'll get in there, I'll clean that out. I try to spruce it up as best I can. Just can't get every twig. Over here, another bird of paradise. Hey, another spider web right here. Let's see if I can get in close to that spider web right there. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, oh, spider don't like it. He don't like it at all. I don't know if we can see him here. I don't know if it's focusing on anything there or not. I can kind of see him in the lens a little bit. Dwarf Schefflera, somewhat variegated. You know, you have them variegated down here, and then as it grew in, it got more green, and kept some of the variegation as it goes. And we got another tea plant back here, looking good, mingling in with the bamboo and the bird of paradise. And of course, back in here, we've just really got some color happening today again. With these crotons, I mean, just the color is just crazy good. Let's wet them down. They look pretty when they're like that, don't you think? I wet them down a little bit. They like that, like a little splash, cools them off. Yeah, man. I'm hoping I'm not moving the camera too much, being too crazy with it. But it's a different way for me to film today. I've been filming with a hat cam, basically kind of like a strap headband cam, I guess. And it got kind of clunky, and I decided to try to get a little more attention, more focus on the actual footage a little bit. Because I can shoot better when I'm looking through the lens and seeing what I'm doing rather than just having it on my head and I don't know what the hell's going on. So I'm trying to switch over to that. Added in a little bit of theme music thanks to YouTube and the freebies there. And I like it. Reminds me of some of the garden shows I watch. Look at this curcuma. She's just growing up from nothing and just curcumaed her little brains out. And she looks great. I've got a matching one over here on the other side. I'm going to come right on through. This is, I've named this one Eleanor. It's a Eleanor Roosevelt is the variety of this. Or I don't know if it's variety, but anyway, it's the name, the type genus. Anyway, and then of course you've got, you know, these irises down here, just like Goldie and the irises in the front. Another harlequin popped in here, looking good. Got some flowers happening up on this branch right here. Coming on up. Looking good. Nice little burst of color there, like that. And come on around through here. We've got some nice, oh, I'm getting caught up. There we are. beautiful purple color. Got flowers going in there now too. And then here's the other curcuma. It's looking really good too. They're sticking in beautifully. There's going to be some insane flowers on it eventually. I'll come over here by the bird bath. I shot some pictures of try to get some bird bath action with the resident birdies, the old sparrow family that lives here, and they just did not want to cooperate. I had some slow motion going on, and it just never worked out. Now they're all full of leaves again and stuff. I have to kind of spray it out a little bit here and there. Sometimes get in there, fill her back up a little bit. Let's see, let's turn it down. Oh, I knocked over a plant. Look at me, I'm being a brutal. Anyway, I'm going to set that right in there and try to let it fill up for a second. I want to straighten this plant back up. Oops, there we go. Come on, baby. There you go. Pretty sure I didn't get a drop on the lens. I did not. Okay. Well, that was not a total disaster. But the birds will appreciate my efforts. Give them some fresh water there, and they'll like that a lot. There we go. See? Nice. It's kind of not kill the curcuma over here. Alrighty, come bring it on through. Now, I had, over in this section, I had my gardening wall, which was an abject failure, as I'm an amateur gardener, not a professional. And I don't know, I'd try, but had my gardening wall, and it just didn't work out that well. So I decided to do something else with all the junk and stuff that's around my yard. Check out this filly, starting to come in, Alphaneer. Really looking good. Going down there in the band, we've got some nice familiars going in. But in this area, I just decided to get all the junk that was in the yard, the leftover pieces of the garden wall, buckets, this stuff I had laying around, and I created this little beauty right here. Check her out. It's pretty neat. Now, I got this, doesn't look like much, but I've got some lights set up down in there in that bowl, and the lights inside of this lantern. And it lights up at night. It looks like a little flame comes flickering down there, and the light inside the candle is kind of a little of an oriental feel. I tried to give it a little cascading effect here. I'm going to have some plants that are going to trellis down here. I've got stuff that's going to grow up. I put seeds. I got some new cuttings. I got all kinds of stuff growing in, and I'm going to put more as we go along. This one to come, this potato vine, I'm hoping will straight down here. We've got other things growing around the back and the sides. So overall, looking pretty doggone good. I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. And I put a couple little thingies in there, just a couple little bonus things. You can kind of see a little castle down in there, and there's a little fairy down in there. I'm going to put more stuff like that in there. Much better than the garden wall. And we should get some good action out of it too, I would think, eventually. Now, check out the Suriname cherry tree. It has been growing like crazy. All that new lime green growth. You can see the darker green underneath and all the lime green growth. Now here's a good sample. That goes out, and then this one comes out. All that lime green growth, all this lime green growth is all new. All that goes from this dark green all the way up to this new green, and even some of that's new. But it's grown quite a bit. I'm real happy. And then, of course, the oysters that are down here, the variegated oysters, they're going in just fine. We had somebody sprout over here. I don't know if it's another ginger or what. Some bulb from ancient times long ago, but it's there. Now the little dwarf aloe, his aloe tree, she's really starting to take. She's starting to grow, and she's starting to get some height and whatnot to it. And of course this beauty here, there's a kingly aloe right here. That's my friend Amy gave me that aloe, and it's just been growing like a beast. And then once again, I like that tri-colored ginger, which has kind of lost its tri-color. So now I guess it's just a ginger. But it gets some big, beautiful shoots off it, and it's fantastic. Coming on around. These right here, giant bird of paradise. Some sprouts, those things get huge. That's the same as the ones over there, right up there that I'm pointing up at. Yep. Same thing, they'll get big. Another swallowtail fern over here. I'm going to come on through here and just kind of end up over on this side here before I do the side. This again, another one of these tri-colored gingers, but once again has lost its variegation, so it's only a dual color. And then this is known as Mike. It's some kind of philodendron somebody gave me. A friend of mine, Tom, gave me, and then a friend of his, Mike, gave it to him, so he named it Mike. So I named it Mike. We've got some things going on here, and of course, this beautiful, beautiful palm. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And it just doesn't stop being beautiful and just growing and just looking better all the time. It's just an amazing, amazing, amazing tree. And I really, really love it. Well, we're going to hit some side yard stuff on the next episode. Meanwhile, I'm going to come back over here, come for one swing back through the whole yard, and just kind of let you see what I've been up to on my little hiatus away. I've been doing some things much better than the gardening wall, don't you think? And then, of course, this guy is just going crazy over here. Now, one last thing I wanted to show you as we came around here is this crazy mushroom that's been growing in over here. I knocked over that plant again, but I'll get it. But down here along the back, I had one growing before I get there. I'm going to sweep around. I had one growing in there before, and I knocked it over. I pulled it out with a hose, and I thought it was the weirdest mushroom. Well, it grew back, and it's like a piece of wood. And I think I knocked it over again. Oh, no, I did. It looks like I might have caught it with the hose a little bit. I did. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Well, anyway, I've got it in my hand now, and it kind of broke off there. It's called a golden reishi mushroom. I must have just tapped into it. It wasn't rooted very deep, but it's a very, very, very cool mushroom. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's really handy. I know that they're actually considered medicinal, so I'm not worried about holding it or touching it. I don't think I'm going to get any rash or anything like that. Well, meanwhile, let me go set him over here somewhere nice right here for a second. We'll set him right there. And meanwhile, that was unexpected. I was going to show you him, and I didn't expect him to be knocked over like that. But hey, surprise, surprise, every day in the garden, something happens. I don't think there's really any big damage there. Like I said, it doesn't look like it was rooted in there real hard. And heck, something might come back out of that little piece there, because something did before. So I'll water it down. We'll see what happens. Alrighty. Well, meanwhile, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, and if you are, I thank you. You can always go to my website, paulvincentiart.com, if you want to check out some of my paintings, or go to Patreon and give me a little hand if you'd like. Meanwhile, I want you guys to have a great day and try to behave yourselves, all right? Thank you very much for visiting here at Belrose Gardens. We'll see you again next time.